cops can have sex with someone they have in custody in 32 US states and Washington, D.C. Surprised? Anna Chambers, who accuses 2 New York police officers of raping her, thought proving it would be easy. How could she consent to sex while handcuffed in police custody? But there's nothing in the law against it. Anna was with 2 friends when detectives found cannabis in their car, but decided to arrest only her. She claimed 2 officers later raped her in the back of the van while she was handcuffed. Surveillance cameras showed that they dropped her off shortly after, and evidence from her rape kit matched the DNA of the Brooklyn South Narcotics Unit detectives.
It's very sad that it's police officers that did this. I don't know, they're supposed to protect and serve, right?
While there are laws prohibiting sex between prisoners and prison guards, a loophole in the law of more than half of the US states makes it extremely hard for rape victims to prove they didn't consent to having sex with officers. It puts potential victims in a vulnerable position, and also makes it easier for police to offer freedom in exchange for sex.
In New York, there's been a lot of cases that have not been documented involving sex workers in which police arrest them, and there's reports of them doing an exchange, having intercourse with the police, and the police will then drop the charges.
There are no statistics about sexual misconduct committed by US law enforcement, but an Associated Press investigation uncovered about 1,000 officers who lost their badges. In a 6-year period, officers were fired for rape, sodomy, and other sexual assaults and crimes that included possession of child pornography. And that number is much higher, because California and New York, both home to several of the nation's largest law enforcement agencies, were not even part of the study. Why? Well, there's no statewide system to decertify officers for misconduct. Anna Chambers' case sparked protests organized under the slogan, "Anna Chambers, we believe you." And the case managed to influence state lawmakers in New York to pass a bill explicitly prohibiting intercourse between cops and their detainees, consensual or otherwise.
Police unions have tremendous power, and they've prevented this law from being passed in the past. New York, it took this case to get the law passed. It took a lot of media, a lot of pressure from the public.
Although New York legislators passed the bill, in Anna's case, the court ruling was under the old law. The officers resigned, but still claimed the sex was consensual. So, isn't it time all US states pass this bill?